Okay. All right. So we are going to have Miss Tony start us off this evening.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna just do a short little testimonial, and I don't want to be bragging, but I do want to say everything that I've accomplished because I have a reason for saying everything that I've accomplished. It's pretty much what we're going over tonight. So, I started out almost 2.5 years ago on this journey, and with a mindset of, I just needed $500 a month, to chip away at medical debt so I can continue to stay home. Actually, I needed more than that. That was just me, just saying I need 500, but I probably needed about 1,000. But anyway, I hit that goal my first month, and I also told my recruiter I am not interested in recruiting because my husband's a manager, and I see him manage people, and I don't want any part of it. So, and I've turned down management positions before. And that's when someone told me, you're not managing people. You are just offering them the opportunity. You will mentor and just lead as an example. And I said, well, I can do that, definitely. So, I got my first recruit my second month in. My third month in, got another one. And then my fourth month, when I really went for it, I got the last two or I guess 3 recruits that very last week. So I made it happen. When you put your mind to something, you make it happen. And I don't regret it one bit. Directorship is definitely worth it. It's changed my view on this company for the better. It changed my heart. I went to conference as a director, my very first conference, and just walking that stage and knowing that, because I have people that I'm mentoring, I'm being rewarded for it. And, that's not all of it. It means so much more than that. I had a big heart change when I met Melody at that first conference. I literally talked her ear off and asked her a million questions because I had my zone. When you want to be like someone, you put yourself around them, you ask them questions so that you can become like them. And that's exactly what I did with Melody. And she's been a tremendous help, and she's helped me through the ups and the downs. And so anyway, I just want to say what all has transpired in the last 2 years. Okay. My very first year, I signed on in February, didn't take it seriously till June, July, became a director, and then realized I could possibly hit level 1 of the vacation. So I went for it, and come September, I hit it. And I'm like, well, Hawaii might be possible. So I, just booked and booked and booked and kept recruiting. And, I hit level 2 of Hawaii, and got to go there for free when it was supposed to be our 25-year wedding anniversary the next year. So that was a super amazing thing, huge blessing. And then, of course, last year, earned level 2 elite of Disney. And it's all because I'm just doing a consistent business, recruiting, and my own schedule, which is bookings and making sure my party schedule is where it needs to be. And then this year I've already earned level 1, and I'm about 10,000 away from level 2. And I'm not saying any of this to brag at all. I just want you to know what is possible, but never to compare yourself, okay? I had a goal of hitting excellence, and I hit it in 3 categories last year. I hit it in 2 this year. I was 2 points shy of developing leaders, but that's okay. And I just hit 200,000 in sales milestone, 50 plus personal recruits. I'm a senior consultant, and I am making the most I've ever made in my life. And that humbles me because it's something I enjoy. And, it's not work to me. It's just, I just love doing this, and I love partying and meeting new people. But the most important part, when I first started, I looked at Melody and what she was doing, and it just looked unduplicatable, um, unachievable to me until I really started talking to her. And she kind of told me, everyone started with a kit. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. It's what we do with that kit, right? And, I just, every day, I have a system. I know what I'm doing every single day. I know I have a goal of how many people I want to recruit every month. And, once I, hit my sales goal and hit my recruiting goal, I don't stop. I keep going. So it's just important to be consistent. My business comes first. The bookings and offering the opportunity just comes natural to me now. It used to be very uncomfortable, offering opportunity. But once I realized that someone offered it to me, and where would I be without this business? I would be at a corporate job somewhere, not happy. I can tell you that. Just I grew a lot when I opened my mindset to being determined to meet my goals and doing something every day to make it happen. I hate excuses, and I will not give an excuse. If I fail, I'll be like, okay, I'll make that goal next time. There are times when you can get down in this business, but there's always someone you can talk to. If you're on my team, you can talk to me anytime, and Melody is always around. We all need talked off the ledge every now and then from something. But that leads us into what we're going over tonight, and Melody will go over the next topic.
All right. Thank you, Tony. I always love to hear Tony share, because those of you that know her know that she has a big old heart, and she loves this business, and she is willing to help others, and just appreciate her being a part of our leadership team so very much. So I really want to talk with you guys this evening about your mindset. Okay, the last few calls we've had some talk about the mindset and how important that truly is. And one thing, as we're coming, this is our last call of this Director Bound series. One thing that I just really want you guys to realize and think through is everyone that's on here may be in a different place. Some of you are ready to, promote. Some of you, it may take, another month, and that is okay. Because the biggest thing that I don't want you to do is to compare yourself to others. Okay? Because truly, comparison can be the thief of joy. And I really do mean that. And that is true even up to my level. There are executives and senior and nationals in this business that, they blow it off the top every single month. And I could very easily compare myself to them, or wonder, wow, look at their sales. Why am I not doing that? Okay. But I really have to put on these blinders sometimes and realize that everyone is different. And my journey is different than others. And your journey is different than others. Okay. And just try really hard when you see someone post and they're like, oh, I have a $3,500 party. I'm so excited. And you're like, well, all my parties have been $500 this month. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Just keep in mind, okay, that everyone is on a different journey. Okay. And that doesn't mean that at some point you might have a $3,500 party. Okay. But on our team page, and I hope you guys have got this feeling, we encourage others, and, we try to stay above the line. And when I say stay above the line, that just means in our mindsets and, negativity. We really try to keep it a positive place. Now, I'm not saying that things in this business are not going to happen that are going to frustrate you. Okay. Not even the least bit. But what I am saying is that is what your uplines are for. Okay. That is what they are for. That is, who you go to if you have a situation or an issue. Okay. Because think about it this way. Would something that you post that could bring down someone in the business, would you want a brand new consultant to see that? They don't know anything. They don't know the current situation. They don't know this. On the new consultant training tonight, I shared with them, that what we're experiencing right now with shipping is not a typical Pampered Chef. Like, they don't know that. They just started. Okay. They don't know how amazing our customer service typically is. Okay. But you post something negative on the team page, they're brand new and they're like, oh gosh, is this the way that it is? Man, this kind of stinks. So that's why I always try to keep it positive and go find uplines and talk to people personally about how to get through situations, that are bothering you. So, so just be sure, when it comes to your success, that you're not comparing yourself to others, and know that you are successful in yourself and what you are personally doing. Okay. Because I know each of you probably have something last month, this month, that you can say, wow, look what I accomplished. Look what I've done. Okay. And I want you to keep that in front of you. Okay. So speaking of that, I want you all to, if you have something that you are proud of and something that you have been successful in, whether it's this month or last month, or recently, I'd like for you to share it with us. So I have you muted. So if you just unmute yourself and share with us something that you're excited about that you've been successful in. Let's hear it.
I'll start.
Go, girl.
I will promote to advanced director this month.
Yay!
And Stephanie Hobbs will be promoting to director this month.
Yay!
So I'm so proud.
Is Stephanie on here?
Yes, she is.
Way to go, Stephanie. That is so exciting.
So proud of her. She was scared, but she did it. I knew she could.
She did it scared.
Yep, she did it scared.
Awesome. Who else?
Hey everyone.
Hi, Johnny.
It's my first time here. I didn't know if I need to be in here or not, so I thought, well, I'll check it out and see the website. And I'm only at the senior consultant right now, but I had a really good party last time, like over $700. Like, yay!
Yay!
And getting these rewards and stuff, and so I'm happy. I'm trying to get my wife. Some of the parties are hard to get. Getting hosts and everything, and it can be discouraging. But I thought, no, I'm gonna treat this. It's not necessarily a launch party. I didn't have nobody to host it, so I was like, well, I'll just host it myself. This time, and so I'm doing what I can. I know it's got to get better.
Absolutely, Johnny. I always go ahead.
And I believe I can learn from y'all, because seeing where y'all come from, and like you said, everybody's journey is different, and I believe that myself.
Absolutely. And I know several of you guys have heard me say that you can be one party away from that Rockstar Recruit or those 5 bookings, so that's why I always say just never give up, because you never know what that next party is going to bring. You never know. Exactly. So I've had lots of those just moments, frustration or host canceling or things like that. And it's amazing how when you just say, you know what, I'm going to keep pushing forward, and you're like, oh my gosh, someone just joined my team. Who is this person? I don't even know. So, you never know what can come from this business. So thanks for sharing that, Johnny. Who else?
I've had 2 parties that were over $1,000.
Yay! This month, Holly?
Yes.
Awesome.
Really, I had 2 that didn't even qualify, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 parties, $1,000 plus.
Boom. See, think about it. If you would have given up, then the boom wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Awesome. Who else?
I'm thankful that I will be promoting to director on Friday night.
Yay!
I believe. And one thing that I've started doing recently is I went through my friends list, and everybody that had a heart for a ministry or a club or whatever it is, I contacted each one of them and told them that I was fairly new, 2 months in. And I've learned that I can do fundraisers for different companies. We did one for our own Ukraine Medical Outreach Ministry. And so I've contacted lots of them and said, I'd like to do something for you. I want to give back once a month. And they're excited. I've got some responses even tonight. So I didn't know who all to talk to. I've tried to talk to different ones, and that just was kind of my way in, was through ministry. So
That's awesome. I like how you went into some Facebook profiles and started looking. That's awesome.
well, these were all people that were on my friends list that I already knew we've been missionaries for 20 years. So I already knew people that were involved in different things. And so we've been back in the States a couple of years, and I'm just finding those that have a passion for.
Oh, she muted.
Uh-oh. Where'd she go? I can unmute her.
Not muted, but it might be a cheerleading team or, whatever it is, clean
That's
water in
something else
Africa.
for the boss, for sure.
But what that does for me is if I can get their board members to come in and invite people, then I have this whole new list of names that I never knew that I can talk about hosting a party or doing something for them. So grows my list.
Awesome. I love it. It's a great idea. Does anyone else have anything? Oh, Stephanie, we can barely hear you.
I think it says Amy.
Oh, Amy?
Yeah. Amy Allen.
Where'd she go? I saw Stephanie's face.
Oh. I saw Amy's lips moving, but she was pretty muffled. So try again, Amy. No. Okay, she's gonna type it.
Okay, awesome.
I can read lips. You proud of me?
I lost where she was even at, so you're a step ahead of me. Does anyone else have anything while she's typing?
I got my first recruit today.
Did you, Julie? Yay! I will tell you, the first one is always the hardest. So once you get past that first one, girl, you got it.
Very good.
Got it now.
And my sales for May are at 11,000.
Holy
Got me,
cow!
girlfriend.
My goodness!
Way
Look
to
at you
go.
go, girl.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That is amazing. Amazing.
Are you working from home right now, or do you have to go in?
Oh no, I'm still working at the office
Okay.
and got 5 parties going a week, and yeah, I have
Nice.
2 full-time jobs. But it's worth it.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Amy, I just saw your message here. It says she's had 3 parties over $1,000 this month, and she's going to be promoting to director this week. Yay, Amy. Awesome. Love it. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you for sharing. And if any of you have anything else that you'd like to share, be sure to go on to our Facebook group and post it there, because we would like to share in your excitement of what you have to share. So, all right, Miss Tony, you have the next part here.
Yes. Does that wrap up the month strong?
Yeah.
Okay. So, where are you in your quest toward becoming a director? Chances are you're in one of 2 places right now. You're either working hard to reach director by the end of the month, or you're in a good place to hit your target by the end of next month. What's the one thing you need to focus on this week? Is it sales, bookings, recruits, or all three? Here's a few tips on each one of those if you're taking notes. Here's how to get a couple more sales for month end. Feature a product for the week. Go live with it, like, double burner grill pan, or maybe something that's a host special next month, which leads into getting a booking. Even in the email they sent out in the Star today, the air fryers for hosts for June and July at 60% off when their party hits 650. So you could definitely use that as a booking if someone's really wanting the air fryer. If you are going for director this month and you need more sales under your consultants, you could do a mega party. Invite your new consultants to participate along with you, and they each have their own party link, but you just do one posting party. We've done a couple on the Harper.org page before. And challenge everyone on your team to do their own virtual party, whether it be a fundraiser or where they're the host and get the host rewards and the commissions. How to get a couple more bookings this last week. Follow up with people on your contact list and offer a challenge to book this week. Which reminds me, there's a booking blitz starting Thursday that we can all hop on and get our June and July filled up. And something else is starting Thursday too. What was that?
We're doing the
Get the more you're looking
Get the
for.
more. We did one of those. That's how a lot of you guys came in to this, the Get the More event where I talked to you about directorship. So if you have people on your team currently that even if they're new, okay, you can share with them that event and have them join in on there and get them excited, because even if they're new, then they're gonna hear some great information by doing this program. So
there you go. And another way to get a booking is maybe contact rockstar guests from past parties or your current party and offer an extra gift if they book this week. And then, of course, host your own virtual party to help get a couple last things in there. And then how to get more recruits. Invite your hot list leads to our opportunity event this week, which is on Sunday night. Ask the host at every party this week to join your team. Be sure and do that 5 times, 5 different ways. And reach out to family and friends to let them know how much fun you're having and ask if they'd like to learn more. And then if you need help with recruiting conversations, screenshot your conversation and send it to your upline director or your upline recruiter, whoever you know will help you. So, or send it to me or Melody. We can help you. I just got an email. Someone had got a new team member. Julie, is that your person? Maybe? Or maybe it's someone else. She's signing up after her party, right? Sorry, it just popped up in my email. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, is it Carrie?
Let me look. Pardon me.
I'm gonna go in and sign up tonight.
No, it's a Kim under Jill. So interesting, fun. And Jill should be on here. She's probably busy. She's got kids in sports. Okay, and I think that's my tips. Next topic is supporting your new consultants.
okay, awesome. Sarah, I want to answer your question real quick about a mega party. What a mega party is you can run it just like a regular party. And basically you can add all of your consultants and the people that they invite to the same group. And you can run the party and then they can add their people. And so basically it's a great way, especially maybe for those people that are new or maybe kind of have fallen off the bandwagon, haven't done anything for a while, to get them excited again, because you're running it and it can help them see, how to kind of get their business going, whether they are a new, like I said, a new person or someone maybe that just hasn't done anything in a while or ever done anything. So a mega party sometimes just helps get stuff going and can help finish those last goals in a week when you're trying to hit certain goals. So, Stephanie, I read your comment here. I like how you said, last week you had a couple parties that were disappointing, but then suddenly today you're getting bookings back to back. And on a positive note, your team sales are going to come in over 7,000 this month, and you only need a 5,000 for directorship. So, which is awesome. And so that is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about is, yes, you're going to have those weeks where maybe your parties aren't where they wanted, where you wanted them to be, or you had a disappointing, things happen. But that is why it's just so important to keep pushing on, because this week she got all these bookings. Okay. So that's a great example of keep pushing through when things get tough, for sure. So the next thing that I want to talk about is you're going to be having, as a director, okay, you're going to be having people join your team, and they're going to be joining people on your team's team. Okay. So people under you too. So I just want to be sure that everyone that is on, the Hot Shots organization, okay, knows how to do new consultant training. Okay. And there's a document, and I will post this document on the Facebook group so you guys can all have it. I'm going to encourage each of you to print this out, have it, in a file folder next to you. Okay. So you know what you're going to be doing. And then also, so let me share my screen here, and then I'm going to show you guys this document. So I will say a lot of the information in this document actually came from the Fast Track reward system, which is on Dash. Okay. So I had a new consultant sign up today, guys. This is why it's so important to track this stuff and write it down. So I was looking through my notes that I wrote on the side of my calendar for June and May, okay? And I decided that I wanted to book some more parties, and I needed to reach out to some people today. So one of the things that was on here, it said, so-and-so is interested in joining after May, in May, okay? So I reached out to her today, and she said, without hesitation, because I had been talking to her for a little bit last month, she said, yep, let's do it. How do I sign up? So send her the link. She signed up immediately. And then, I'm not kidding, an hour later, I sent her this message first. I saw your kit order came through. I'd love to connect over the phone to welcome you and get things rocking and rolling. What's your schedule like? I said this afternoon or tomorrow. And I said, in the meantime, before I call, log into Dash and do the first 10 tasks that are in the middle of the page. You can go through those in order or up to the task called Connect with Your Recruiter. 1 hour later, she said, tasks are done. When would you like to talk? I was like, yay, okay. Well, I've got training this evening. So, because it was a little bit later. So I was like, okay, so maybe we're going to touch base in the morning. But it's just awesome because I have this text message. So what I did was I took this message right here, and I will share this document. I just copied it, messaged it to myself on my phone in the note section. You guys hear me talk about my note section on my phone. I have a note called New Consultants. So I put this information, the text messages that I need to send them are right in here under New Consultant. So as soon as I see that email come through that somebody has joined, that's the text message I immediately sent, because you can go into that email where their phone number is, hold on phone number, and send a text message. So I just send this text right away, get them started on Dash, and then I'm going to do a call with them. Okay, so the call, see, look how short this is, guys. Seriously, all of you can do this. Here's the New Consultant call. So I have it written out, so I would encourage you to print out this document too. Okay, here is the thing. So if you have a downline person that they're new and then they have someone join, I always recommend doing this call with them. So doing like a three-way call, okay? One, you're helping the person right under you train. This is training them. So the next time they have someone join their team, they know how to do this call, okay? And you're gonna get to know, the person as well. Now, If they have someone else join the team and then they say, okay, I've got this, I feel comfortable with it now, then let them do the next call by themselves. But I always have, if it's someone this is their first person they don't really know, I'm going to help them do this call so they can learn properly how to do it. Okay. The biggest thing that we have just as a company is when we have a consultant who has a consultant who has a consultant, and some of these people are not being trained properly, and now all of a sudden they're just falling off because they never really got the training that they needed. Okay. So when you are taking the time to train the people under you properly, it's amazing the difference. Okay. So first thing on the call, just welcome and introduce yourself. Let them know who you are. Let them know a little bit about you, how long you've been with the Pampered Chef, just things about you. This is super important. Get to know them. Okay. And this is why I have one call with my people, because I want to be able to know, do they have a family? Do they work another job? Do they have a spouse? Do they have children? Do they stay at home? Like what is their family like? Okay. And then finding out their why. Why did they start Pampered Chef? Okay. What is their income goal? Do they want $500 in income? Do they want $4,000 in income? Okay. Guys, the why of your business is what's going to drive you. Okay. We always say your why should make you cry. Okay. And that is what this business does for me. When I truly think about my family and the things and my goals and my why, okay, that is what drives me on those days where I had a crummy host, where I had, a customer do something. My why is what pushes me forward. Okay. So be sure you know their why, because when you know their why, that's going to help them be successful in this business. And you know how to encourage them towards their goals. Okay. So I encourage them to have 3 to 4 parties a week. I give them their start date for the parties. Okay. So once they have these booked, I encourage them to book the next week with 3 to 4. I explain the new consultant rewards program. Okay. You guys can go in to Pampered Chef, and it has the rewards program and what they can earn at each of the levels in their first 90 days. Okay. I tell them their 30 and 90 day date. Is there anyone on here that doesn't know how to find their 30 and 90 day date? Anyone? You all know? Sarah? I know Sarah's new. Okay, so Sarah, let me show you that real quick. So if you go into reports and tracking over here on the left-hand side, okay, so this is just okay, so now reports and tracking, go into consultant connection summary. Okay, if you go in here to performance tracker, hit go, it's going to pull up. Let me show. This is just my personal team. So like Melissa, she's the one that just signed up a few hours ago. So see, her 30 day is 727. Her 90 day is 925. Okay. So that information is right there. Okay. So if I have someone sign up, I can go on here. So now when I talk to Melissa in the morning, I can give her both of those dates. Okay. So I have them mark those on their calendar so they know how long they're going to get these rewards. I have them schedule their grand opening if they haven't done it yet. Okay, I let them know about their 4th month. They do get notification of this now, but the 4th month after their 90 days is up, they do get a 40% off one-time shopping spree. Okay, one time, so you can only go in once, and there's a limit on how much you can buy, but you get 40% off. So I let them know that. I go over the fast track flyer. Okay, so I just let them know about the fast track opportunity, what that means. Because guys, that's the biggest thing. No one told me about fast tracking. No one. I had no clue. Okay, so that's why I like to talk to new consultants about it, because I want them to know about that opportunity before it's too late. Okay, so I just help them brainstorm. I call it the Frank's list. Okay, I have them make a list. I tell them, I want you to make a list. Here's the Franks. Whoops, I forgot the K. K is kids. So friends, relatives, associates, neighbors, kids, meaning grandkids, kids, kids at school, people that they know because of the kids. Okay. And so this just helps them. If they make a list of 3 in each of these categories, that gives them 18 people. Okay. And that just gives them, because I tell them to send out that many text messages. So starting parties on November 9th or the 16th, with which one works best for you. This is important, and I talked about this on the new consultant training. Give them a date, your next date that you want to book. That's it. Don't give them the option, to pick a date. Okay. So this isn't really important. Set the expectation of no, because as a new consultant, you think when someone tells you no, man, I must not be doing this right. Okay. But of those 18, only 6 may say yes. So that means 2/3, the other 12 are going to tell them no. And they need to know that so they're not discouraged. Okay. So they need to know that statistic. So in the next 48 hours, they're working on the list, and you let them know when you're going to reach out to them next. Okay. So that is the call. Now, here is what they are going to send in a private message. Okay. So first, okay, I've sent them this, and so this is still about Dash. We'll use that tomorrow on our call. Let me know if you have any trouble logging in Dash, okay? If they don't respond, because maybe you have someone that doesn't respond to the text message, here's the wording to say. Okay, once they do those first 10 tasks, and if they're like my girl, they did it in like 15 minutes. So then you're going to send this to them. Okay, they're going to send this to 15 to 20 of their friends to begin their show on blank day. So like my girl that just signed up today, I'm going to be telling her to start parties on the 6th. Okay, so she is booking parties that are going to start the 6th right now. Okay, so here is the wording that they're going to send out. I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. Very exciting. I'm setting up my first round of virtual parties. I would love to include you as one of my hosts. What does that take? Very simple. Just say yes, and I'll do the rest. I have a couple quick tasks for you each day. No more than 5 minutes. At the end of the party, you'll have a nice shopping spree, and you'll be helping me launch too. I think you'll love the party experience as well. You'll learn lots, and your friends will really enjoy it. What do you think? Can I count you in? Okay, so that is an example of something that they can send. Okay, then there's call number 1. I also have, which I should include on here. This is for new consultant wording for the virus. So stuff that is for now. Okay, so difference, listen to this one now. I'm starting my online Pampered Chef business, and I'm wondering if you'll be my guinea pig. I know things are a little crazier than normal due to all the uncertainty, but I think this will be a welcome distraction for people looking for ways to connect with each other without leaving their home. You don't have to do much at all. It's all online. They're super fun with games, tips, tricks, recipes, and tools. You'll invite your friends to the party, play the games, make comments, and join the party with your friends. Are you willing to help me out while I completely spoil you with free products? Okay, so that's an example of one, during the current circumstances that they may send out. Okay, so I think I opened this. Yeah, from there. I'll have to open it from my new consultant training. Let me put this in here so you guys have this wording too. Okay, so that's the wording virus. So don't do both of them. But that, guys, is what, let me click out of here so it saves it. Okay, so that is what that they can send to everyone. And just be sure that they are sending this to all the people, and you're giving them a date to send it to. And I take this wording, like I said, put it on my note. It's the same every time. Okay, so it's just the steps that I do. So do the call, do this stuff, and then what I will do next, okay, is I will add them to my party, and I'm in theirs. Okay, so you can either choose to run the party for them, or a lot of times I will have them run it themselves. Okay, so that they're getting used to copying and pasting and stuff too. So whatever they prefer and what you prefer. Now, something I did learn is if you if they make you an administrator of their business page, then you can go in and post as them. Because that's the one thing about running their party for them is it's your name. It's you. Okay? But then I sometimes am the one getting, hey, I'd like to book a party, or I'm getting on these questions, okay? But if you run it from their business page as them, then it looks like it's them running it, okay? And then you can switch back over in the comments and you can be yourself as a guest. And yay, this is amazing, and really add to their party that way too, okay? So that's another thing that you can do for your new consultants as well. So be sure to save the wording and stuff on your phone. So as soon as your new consultant, you get notified, you're ready to go. Okay, does that all make sense? I was looking through here. Yes, Kelsey, it's in the Harper director page. I am going to post it in our group too, but if you go to the Harper director page, it's in the announcements. Does anyone have any questions? You guys all good with this? Does it all make sense? I promise taking the time now. I got some background noise here. I promise taking the time from the beginning with your new consultants. They will have questions at the beginning, but once you get them going properly, it's amazing the difference that they do. Like amazing. And then you have successful consultants. Okay, so it may take a little bit of work those first couple weeks, but I promise training them properly, they'll actually have less questions. And if they do Dash, they're going to have even less questions. Okay, so that's why I try to get them started on Dash right away. Okay, Tony, I think I'm done.
Okay, all that's left is call to action, wrapping this thing up. I wanted to show you guys how I track my new consultants real quick. I have just, it's exactly what she went over, but I write it all down in a notebook for each person because it's easier for me to just look at paper than like go on a computer, things like that. So each page is a different consultant and I can go through and check off when they hit 1250 and make sure to recognize them, things like that. And, you know, just going over, you know, things about them. You know, if you want to send them a happy mail, you know, you have that written down. So, you know, you can send them something that, you know, they would love, you know, just, and then it's my little check sheet too, because I add them to Team Hotshots, I add them to my champs, and then I send them the email documents that I use in my packets, and you know, just a little checklist I use, you know, to make sure I keep it all straight. So, call to action. You know, when you get a new recruit, you get an email to go into Dash, and it, you know, goes over exactly what Melody just went over. So Julie, you just got a new recruit, so you'll be getting an email tomorrow or the next day saying congratulations on your new recruit. Click here to start, you know, to know what to do. And Dash will walk you through a lot of what she just went through as well. So, you know, they give you wording, and that's what she's done. She's copied and pasted to make it easy, so she doesn't have to keep going to Dash each time she gets a new recruit. Another thing, take immediate action on implementing the following. 1 or more selling, booking, or recruiting activities. If you have a new recruit, definitely send them the booking script and, you know, challenge them to get bookings on the schedule. Send your new consultants to Dash. Make sure they're doing the first 10 or so trainings in there, because that first 10 or so is pretty much housekeeping, you know, setting up their direct deposit, their website, you know, all kinds of things, their Facebook business page. So it's really important that they do those until it says contact your recruiter. Invite one person from your team to join the next Director Bound with you. Because new people definitely need to know about the fast track. Like Melody said, she wasn't even told about it. So we don't want anyone being upset that they weren't told about fast track. And Director Bound will definitely help them get the skills they need to get started off the right way. And then keep adding names to your list of contacts, your hot list for recruiting, and your follow-up list. So our next Director Bound program, it'll be just like this one in June, and we'll start that on June 8th. We're moving it to Tuesdays because Melody and Kayla both have kiddos with sports on Mondays. So if we didn't hit Director this month, can we join again next month? Absolutely. So I know Julie didn't really, I don't think she was in Director Bound this month, so she'll definitely want in on it next month. So yes, join as many times as you want until you think you've got the confidence and until you promote. I have a recruit who became a director. She was in Director Bound for like 3 or 4 months, and then finally it just clicked, and now she's a director. So sometimes things just have to fall in place. It may not be this month, may not be next month, but if you're getting advice from different directors who are leading these trainings, I mean, that's even more helpful, right, Melody?
Absolutely.
And that's all I got. It's
Will
time
you
for
send
Q&A.
me, please,
What
Tony?
did you say?
I
What?
said, don't forget to send me the link
Which
because I
one?
may forget between now and then.
Oh, yes, I
We
will.
will. And that's where, guys, the Get the More event that's going to be on Thursday night. Okay. Be sure, like, if you have people that are under you, have them join in on that, because getting them excited and wanting more from this business is also going to help you. Okay. So people can start. So the way that this Director Bound is kind of working. So you're going to have these consultants, and maybe not everyone's new. Okay. That's in this Director Bound right now. But you're going to do the new consultant training. We're going to book our calendar. We're going to get things going. And then we're going to next month slip into a Director Bound. Okay. You're going to learn the information. Director Bound, you may not promote that month. You may promote that month. Okay. And then you can do it again the next month with the hope, that maybe you'll promote, the next month. Okay. So you can do this Director Bound as many times as you want, okay, until you reach your goals. So don't feel like because maybe you didn't make it happen, because some of you, you're brand new. Some of you even started like this month, okay? So that's going to happen with your new consultants too. They may jump in on this Director Bound and they may be really new, but I hope what you've learned from this Director Bound as far as bookings, recruiting, getting your calendar set, all about your mindset. No matter what, those are things that are going to help you be stronger in this business, okay? So imagine if your new consultants, even if they are new, jump in and do this Director Bound, okay? They may not promote right that month, but maybe they do it the next month and they get it then, okay? So that's kind of where we want to see the process of doing the booking blitz and doing the Get the More and then starting the Director Bound the next month, okay? So that's kind of the flow and the process. So be sure to get your people excited about the Get the More event that'll be happening on Thursday night.
And where will you be posting the link for that?
I will post that. What is today? Tuesday? I will probably be posting. I'm trying to think if I did that.
Didn't we just do a Zoom call?
We did a Zoom call. And I posted the link. You know what I did last time? And we had like a ton of people on it. Is just that day I went live, like Thursday, I went live. And I said, hey, jump on here. You want more from your business? Click on this link tonight at, I don't remember what time we did it, but I think 8, okay? And people just jumped on. And I talked to, you all about the benefits of directorship, and then you decided to jump in on the Director Bound, okay? So that is how we did it last month. I just went live the day of, because here's what I have found out. I post something too far in advance, people forget. I post about it the day of, they'll actually show up. So I try to not post about it too far in advance and get them excited the day of. So probably maybe Thursday morning, I'll come on live, get people excited, post the link, and then you guys can get them excited about joining it. Okay. But I will set up the booking blitz tomorrow to get it going on Thursday. Okay. So do be looking for that and encourage your people to get in it, because if they're booking, obviously that's going to help you guys too. Someone else?
For maybe someone can answer. I haven't tried this yet, but has anyone tried on Facebook the Create Room? I don't know if you can see that. It's like when you go to do a post and it says Create Room. Is that like a Zoom call or FaceTiming in groups or what? Anybody know?
I've tried it and I can't get it to do anything.
It won't do
Because
anything.
I thought, well, this would be cool, try to get a group into the group,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't get it to do anything, so I don't think it works.
Maybe we should test it on our Fast Track group.
There we go. Maybe that would be better.
I'll do that. I'll test it. And so if you guys see me on there, join in.
Avoid.
Be like, what's she doing? She's just testing it out.
Yep.
Does anyone have any questions before we jump off of here? Anything at all?
I do.
Yes.
Um, I'm doing a wedding shower, and I need like party games and stuff like that that are like wedding themed, and I can't find anything.
Yeah.
Are you in?
That's a problem.
Okay.
Are you in those party groups where they have games and stuff?
No, I need to join one of those. I was just looking on Google and trying to get on Pinterest and stuff, and I can't find anything.
There's a
I mean, it's all written stuff, but I can't have people writing, so because it's virtual. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with this party.
They have Pampered Chef parties on Facebook. They might have some, I don't know how many for weddings, but they might have a few on there.
I'm just surprised that they don't have more.
You know, there's some people that do them, and there's a lot that don't. And so what I did find, because I have several friends in New York, they do not do wedding showers up there. And it's kind of funny. Like, I mean, they do wedding showers, but they don't really promote the Pampered Chef. Because like my friend Sharon Zellen, they don't ever do them. And so I don't know if like just certain parts of the country, do them more. But I have primarily done them in person. But obviously, that's a little bit harder now. But I think, mainly is doing what you would typically do. I don't think you really have to change a whole lot. Other than maybe, suggesting like what's on the bride's wish list, maybe making sure you show some of those type of products. But as far as the games and stuff, I don't really think you have to change necessarily a whole lot. But
it's been kind of weird. I set it up a whole week before it's starting, and I've already got tons and tons of orders. So I'm just trying to entertain these people until the party starts.
Right. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Joanna says Stephanie has some that she can share. Stephanie, if you wouldn't mind sharing some with her, that would be great.
I think
Still can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. What? Did I miss something?
Was Stephanie trying to talk?
If you know Stephanie, it is killing her that we can't hear her.
Sorry, Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie, just give us a thumbs up if you can help a girl out. Okay. There we go. All right. So Stephanie can help you out with that. It sounds like maybe she's done a few.
All right. Thank you.
So reach out and send her a message on that on our Facebook group. So, all right, y'all. You guys have a good evening. You have how many days left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days left. okay, to make your goals happen, to hit your goals this month. So keep on rocking it. Like, I mean, it's just amazing this month. So amazing. So I'm so proud of all of you, and I'm excited to see, you know, those of you that end up promoting this month. And I'm excited to see, you know, those of you that don't, to be in here next month and continue and make it happen. Okay. So you guys are laying the groundwork to make it happen. So
Can I say something real quick?
you can.
Sarah was kind of nervous about stuff. So I shared with her that, hey, I did this 3 months, women, 3 months, and gentlemen, before I finally got to director. So don't ever give up. Everybody loves to help everybody out, and don't ever think you can't do it, because you can do anything you put your mind to.
Yep. She was my friend for 3 months. But it's awesome because now, you know, she's rocking it. So that just laid the foundation for a successful business.
Yes, it
Right.
did.
So just be sure that that's what's in your mindset, not getting down on yourself. So, because that's how it's going to be. I mean, we're going to have new consultants coming in here, you know, and that's not necessarily going to happen in a month for them. Okay. So it may happen in 60 days. It may happen in 90 days. It may take longer. Okay. But this is really just going to give everyone groundwork to hit their goals. And when you're booking parties and you are having strong parties, then the recruiting is going to happen and bookings are going to happen, and it's all going to fall into place. Okay. So this is just really setting the foundation for a successful business. Okay. Because it's not going to stop here. Those of you that promote and go into your first month of directorship, it's not like, woo, I've arrived. I don't have to do anything now. Okay. So that's not what your first month is going to be like. Okay. You want to have those bookings on the calendar. You want to have that success your very first month as a director as well. Okay. So it doesn't just stop. Okay. You're going to want to go into next month, and you are going to want to sell like crazy and keep on recruiting, because everyone that gets you to your director is not who's going to keep you at your directorship. Okay. I have no one from when I first promoted to director is still on my team. Not one. Okay. So that shows you that you have to keep recruiting. Okay. That's not ever going to stop in this business. So you're going to have those that fall off. You're going to have those that change, you know, their mind, life happens, whatever, but you're just going to keep on recruiting, keep on moving. So thank you guys for being on the call. I appreciate it. And I'm excited to see all your success.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night, Joanna.
Good
Now it's
night,
past your bedtime.
Johnny. Yeah, I know. I'm fixing to go to bed.
Bye, guys.